Hey there, I'm Jensen. Now, on Thursday, there was an attack on the Kabul airport that killed 60 Afghans and 13 U.S. troops. But how did we get to that point? I'm going to walk you through that 24-hour period to get you in the loop. It all started on Wednesday night. Western officials warned of a major attack last night, urging people to leave the airport, but that advice was mostly ignored by Afghans who are desperate to escape the country after the Taliban took control of Kabul on August 15th. And this all comes in the last few days of an American-led evacuation as we are set to officially end our 20-year presence on August 31st. Shortly before the attack, the acting U.S. ambassador to Kabul, Ross Wilson, said the security threat at the airport overnight was, quote, clearly regarded as credible, as imminent, as compelling. Then on Thursday morning, two blasts did occur, one at an airport entrance and another at a nearby hotel. Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby tweeted just before 11 a.m., "We can confirm that the explosion at the Abbey Gate was the result of a complex attack that resulted in a number of U.S. and civilian casualties. We can also confirm at least one other explosion at or near the Barron Hotel, a short distance from Abbey Gate." U.S. officials said 13 service members were among those who died. They said another 18 service members were wounded and warned the toll could grow. Plus, another 60 Afghans were killed in the attack and more than 140 were reportedly injured. But who is responsible? A U.S. official said the complex attack was believed to have been carried out by the Islamic State group. The IS affiliate in Afghanistan, called ISIS-K, is even more radical than the Taliban, who actually condemned the attack. But who is ISIS-K? The group started as several hundred Pakistani Taliban fighters who fled to Afghanistan after military operations drove them out of their home country. Other like-minded extremists joined them there, including some Afghan Taliban fighters who were unhappy with what they saw as the Taliban's overly moderate and peaceful ways. To be clear, the Taliban and ISIS-K are not friends. In fact, Taliban insurgents at times joined with both the U.S. and U.S.-backed Afghan government forces to push the Islamic State from parts of Afghanistan's northeast. So what happens now? During a Pentagon press conference, General Kenneth McKenzie said the threat in Kabul isn't over just yet.
The threat from ISIS is extremely real. We've been talking about this for several days. We saw it actually manifest itself here in the last few hours with an actual attack. We believe it is their desire to continue those attacks, and we expect those attacks to continue. And we're doing everything we can to be prepared for those attacks. That includes reaching out to the Taliban, who are actually providing the outer security cordon around the airfield to make sure they know what we expect them to do to protect us.
But at this point in time, it's still the intention of the federal government to continue its evacuation effort and complete it by that August 31st deadline.
Let me be clear. While we're saddened by the loss of life, both U.S. and Afghan, we're continuing to execute the mission. Our mission is to evacuate U.S. citizens, third country nationals, special immigrant visa holders, U.S. Embassy staff, and Afghans at risk.
Thursday evening, President Joe Biden addressed the nation, reiterating that plan and promising to avenge those that lost their lives.
To those who carried out this attack, as well as anyone who wishes America harm, know this: we will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
Biden said that he's instructed military commanders to develop plans to strike IS assets, leadership, and facilities. More than 100,000 people have been evacuated so far. Afghans, Americans, and others. Even still, as many as 1,000 Americans and many more Afghans are struggling to get out of Kabul. But that is all I have for you today. If you liked this video, hit that like button and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Jensen, and now you're in the loop.